Um, cool. Glad you love my insights, for, and you're welcome, Ting. Jason, earlier you said approximate ROI for the client whenever we sign Instagram DMs. How do you calculate that, or how can you approximate that? Yeah, I mean, you may not, it depends. I mean, if you know the client, if you're on their email list, or, you know, on DMs, I mean, that's the reason I kind of said it, but then sort of didn't keep going on it, because it may be hard to figure that out, honestly, Jason. You know, you could just maybe something like, okay, like, because I don't know, do they have an email list, right? And if not, maybe they need some IG posts, and maybe their call to action should be like to DM them, right? DM me RMBC, and I'll tell you about the program, right? So to be honest with you, as I think about it here, I probably wouldn't, in my first DM, I wouldn't give a specific number. I'd just be like, I bet we could generate a lot of additional revenue for you, and I'd be more focused on discovery. So like, what are you currently doing? What assets do you have? Stuff like that, right? In addition to what you can provide, but be like, you're probably, I'm here. I'm a big fan. I love your stuff. Love to help you. Here's stuff that I do. Not sure what you're doing, like, as far as to actively kind of monetize what your goals are, but we have a sec. If you want to let me know, I can share ways I may be able to help you to reach those goals, right? Something like that would probably be more of it. And then they share some of their goals. Like, all right, cool. Well, what are you doing now? Are you selling through, DMs? Are you, selling products? If you don't know, if you can find out on your own, even better, right? But if you don't know, find out what they're doing. How's that going? If they have like an asset, like an email list, or how big is the email list? I'd probably find like out, and then if they have an email list of like, oh, I have an email list of a bunch of people who have bought my program, but I don't ever email them. Then you're like, okay, cool. Well, like, probably, even if like we sent out, if you had a 20% open rate and 20% click-through rate, and, you convert it like 3 or 4 or 5% or whatever it is, like, well, here's the amount of money we can potentially earn. Now, I have no idea if it'll actually be that much or not, but I really think it's worth testing. Let's take a shot at it. That kind of thing. That's what I would do.